Welcome to Third Eye Champagne. I'm Kirsten, Langston, author and intuitive. This is your celebrity. Took me a minute. I'm like, what am I doing? Your celebrity profile on Ezra Miller. So if you don't know, eating my own hair. If you don't know, Ezra Miller, I butchered that name, which, like, how can you? Ezra Miller plays the Flash for Warner Brothers. I want to say those are the DC movies, right? I will transpose them. I have comic book dyslexia. I'm like, that's a Marvel movie. No, it's not. This is what I always get. No, it's not, Auntie. No, it's not. You're wrong, Auntie. Okay, so Ezra Miller plays the Flash in the Warner Brothers movie, The Flash, and I think they're in a couple of other movies. Over the last, pretty decent time period, they have been in quite a bit of interesting times. So let me just give you the rundown. We've got 2 counts of assault. I believe one is a felony assault in Hawaii. We also have stuff coming out of Vermont, including breaking and entering. We have charges of, somehow there's a cult in Iceland mixed up. I don't know how that got there. But we also have charges of kidnapping a family, basically holding this family, if not against their will, then coercing them. This is very convoluted, but apparently they met this family in Hawaii and said, oh, you're trying to get away from your abusive husband, come live with me on my farm in Vermont. Okay, great. We just met. I don't know you, but okay, sure. Call me maybe, right? So they go to Vermont. And this family, this mother has like 2 really young kids, like one is like a 1-year-old, and somebody calls CPS because there's guns everywhere and people are just smoking weed like in the same room as the kids with no ventilation and da-da-da-da-da. It's a whole thing. And it looks like the family has sort of been psychologically twisted, and it's like a whole, it's like a Manson family thing. So there's that. But then we also have, and this is just Cree to the P, we have I can't remember her first name, but but her last name is Iron Eyes. I can't remember that, I can't forget that name. But anyway, so she was 12, Ezra Miller was 24, and they became friends. Now I'm putting that in quotes because no adult wants to be friends with a fucking 12-year-old. But they became friends, according to Miller. Oh, we just connected, we hit it off. And Miller was, I think, like paying for college. Like there's some kind of, buyout situation going on here. Essentially, they were grooming this young woman from the age of 12. She is now 18, and the family could not locate her. Come to find out, she was with Miller, and when they got finally to find her, she had no car keys, no car, no driver's license, none of her stuff was there, so she couldn't have left on her own. So there is allegations of grooming, allegations of, again, psychological coercion, kind of R. Kelly shit, where it's like, oh, you can leave anytime you want, not really, right? But that's the defense. So everybody's been asking me to look at Ezra Miller, and I kept putting it off because it's just too weird. It's too weird. So they have recently come out and said, you know what, I'm dealing with a lot of mental problems, and I'm gonna go get it fixed. Like, I'm gonna go handle my business. This is very recent. This is after Warner Brothers was like, we don't know what to do with the movie. The Flash is coming out. What do we do? Blah, blah, blah. Miller was also accused, by the way, of giving this 12-year-old, somewhere in there, between 12 and 18, alcohol, marijuana, and LSD. So, contributing to the delinquency of a minor, like dosing someone, like, it's insane. So let's take a peek and see what's really going on there. I am going to put cards down, but I just want to kind of take a tour here. Ooh. Okay. I don't like this energy. This is probably why I've been putting this reading off for so very long. It's pretty horrific. This is one of those where I'm having a difficult time trying to find compassion. the energy is horrific, and it's also very grabby. So it makes me want to like cover my heart chakra. Like seriously, like it's that grabby. There's definitely a lot of psychic pull here. I'm not saying that they're psychic, but there's definitely like almost like sensing the energy and just trying to grab it. There's a grabby energy. There's a courting kind of energy. It is funky. This person is a black hole of a person. I do believe, again, I can't diagnose anything. I'm not a doctor. I'm just a psychic picking up vibes. But it looks like this person may be a psychopath or a sociopath, just because I'm not seeing empathy. I'm not seeing empathy for other people. I'm seeing a means to an end. Maybe a narcissist. Again, I can't diagnose or treat anybody. So Goldwater rule does not apply until they come up with one for psychics. But this is, because I'm detecting a huge lack of empathy. Other people feel like objects. Other people feel like pieces on a chessboard. Other people don't feel real. There's definitely a sense of unreality here. This person is not in reality. They have created their own. I wouldn't be surprised if they heard voices. I also kind of wonder about drugs being involved, particularly something that would make you kind of twist your head, you know, like I've known people that they do too much LSD and then one day they're just gone, you know, too much meth and one day they're gone. Their brain is just like they're gone. That's what this feels like. So I do wonder if there's drugs involved. At some point there were drugs, or you know, it's just like one too many. Oopsie, I ruined my brain. You gotta be real careful with that shit. Because there is like some kind of a hallucinatory thing here where it's like, you know, do you hear voices or something? I'm not picking that up particularly, but I am getting not reality. Like this person does not live in anyone's agreed upon reality. And I know we all have kind of our different versions of reality, and okay, fine, but this person doesn't live in anyone else's reality. I mean, it's too far removed. Yeah, people are objects. So, I mean, I'm not surprised it's let's move the weirdo family in that I just met a month ago to my Vermont house with all my guns. I'm not surprised by that. Some kind of a means to an end. There's some kind of a means to an end. But it also feels like it's just a thing I wanted to do. And that's the thing. That's what I get here with a lot of this. You know, you're not thinking about other people. You're not thinking about effects on them. It's just like, yeah, I wanted to be friends with this 12-year-old. I wanted to do that. I wanted to slip them acid. I wanted to do that. It's just something I wanted to do. So again, there's this real idea of other people don't exist, or other people are objects, or, you know, I just do what I want, and, you know, you'll suffer the consequences. I don't care if you like it or you don't like it. That's what I pick up here. I mean, I would say psychotic. Again, that's just kind of the feeling that I get. So I am not, not right. But also, I just don't find this person, I'm like looking right now. And of course, you know, they've been in a state for quite some time. Definitely psychosis. I'm sorry, this is just not anybody's reality. But looking at this person, I'm kind of, again, looking for kindness, empathy, love, not there. Just not there. It's like, you know, dead black eyes kind of a thing. It's really not there, you guys. So if you want to know what's going on, I mean, I think there are drugs involved here, but I don't know, again, if this is drug induced, but there's definitely drugs involved. Not well. This goes back to the parents. It's here in the cards, but this goes back to the parents. Unhappy childhood, messed up childhood, something like that. It could also be inherited mental illness from the parents, but it goes back to the parents. That's here in the cards. This person is not emotionally stable. We have the moon here. It's the card of instability, you know, literally lunacy. Ezra Miller is not okay, friends, and has not really yet hit the rock bottom. I think there is healing here. I think that they have an opportunity to get better, feel better, get into a better place. But this is rough. This is rough. They really just, it's almost like they got taken over by something. And I don't mean that in a supernatural way, you know, but I mean like there somewhere in there was or there is a very sweet person, and they just got obliterated by this whatever this disease is, whatever this issue is, but probably really early on. I think this goes back deep. So are there repercussions legally? Let's see if there's any legal trouble that comes out of this. I mean, obviously charges have been filed. It's a whole deal. So let's see legally, and then we'll look at career also. The brain just feels scrambled to me. It just doesn't feel good. You know what I mean? It just feels like, so it's not like, oh yeah, get sober and you'll be okay. There's other stuff going on here. And I think also like grandiosity, ideas of grandiosity, just like, yeah, of course, nobody's going to catch me. Nobody's going to find me, or I can get away with this forever. Or, I mean, this state of mind, it's like I could murder somebody, you know, I could murder somebody and get away with it and hide the body and they'll never find it. And it's like, you know, meanwhile, you've left bloody footprints from the murder site to the grave site. You know what I mean? It's that kind of disjointed thinking where it's like, I can do anything. I can get away with anything. I'm Superman. I can do this. And it's, ooh, crossed wires, honey. Oh, looks like part of this is to avoid legal problems. This is on the advice of a lawyer, I think, because this person did not want to go into wherever they are. Rehab. This was forced. This was forced. This was not, Ezra Miller was not like, you know, yeah, you're right, I'm pretty fucked up. Let's do this. Let's get some psychiatric help. Let's go to rehab. No. This is a business decision, honey. This is a business decision for sure. Yeah, there's money all over this thing. They do have some good helpers around them. That's clear in these cards. Legally speaking, they're going to have somebody really, King of Wands is here. They're going to have somebody really helping them. That's also here as well. So legally speaking, it looks like there's not going to be like a big deal. I mean, if these things go to trial, it's slap on the wrist or it's a plea deal, something like that. Legally speaking, I don't see a big thing here, and I think it's because of the steps they're taking now preemptively and the steps that a good legal team will take. Are they going to get better? It's a long road, man. It's a long road. And I don't think that there's... I don't know that there's an absolute, complete, and total full recovery in the cards here for this person, because it just feels too wishy-washy for me right now. All right, so let's see career. And then I'll take a peek at the family also, and the young woman. Why can't I remember her first name? Iron Eyes. I almost said Hard Eyes too, like... Not quite, Auntie. That booster shot getting you. I don't think the career ever recovers. Although what's really interesting is career-wise, the industry wants to give this person chance after chance after chance. I don't think the career recovers from this. Maybe. Outcome cards are nice. Yeah. So, okay. There's a recovery here, but I don't think it's a complete and total recovery. So we have these. Like, our outcome cards are nice, but at the same time, it's kind of like, It's almost like Britney Spears. Do you know what I mean? It's that like, well, yeah, you might still go on to have a career and do some movies, but you're not going to hit that level that you were at before. You're not going to be able to hit that level that you could have potentially hit. So, but they do. They want to give Ezra Miller chance after chance after chance. Okay, so let's take a peek. Oh, yeah, the mom is weird. This family that ended up living in Vermont, I'm like, oh, the mom is weird. The mom is weird. Also, she's getting a lot of free shit, it looks like. I don't think they pay for anything. It looks like Miller's like, here, have drugs, have LSD. Like, same thing. Have this food, have this. You're not paying for anything. I'm going to keep the lights on. But definitely a weird... These people are doing drugs together, man. Straight up. Definitely weird. Weird person. Very strange woman. Wonky energy. Very wonky energy as well. Now the other woman, the 18-year-old, yes, totally taken advantage of. Yes, absolutely groomed. She feels like she's in a fog. The other one actually doesn't. It doesn't feel like she was brainwashed. She just feels like, yeah, I'm going along with it. I'm getting what I want. My kids are safe, whatever, who cares? Blah, blah, blah. I get to be around a famous person. Like, it's just weird. But the young lady, Iron Eyes, Ms. Iron Eyes, definitely coerced. Like, definitely coerced. And very, very malleable. So whatever's going on with her, I think there is a full recovery there. But this has definitely been years of grooming. I mean, I can see it. I can see it. So it's not like the story they're telling, oh, we were just friends and my parents are abusive and da-da-da-da. No, definitely not. There's definitely coercion going on here, a little bit of brainwashing, pulling the strings, what have you. It's real. It's real. But it looks like given some time, she really gets out of it, but not till like the late 20s. And it's like, oh God, what did I just do? What just happened? You know, these many, many years where I was defending this person or, you know, being friends with this person, it seems like it really doesn't hit until later. And then it's like, oh man, she'll be okay. Takes a while though. Definitely takes a while. Is there anything else? I think that's it. I think that's going to do us, my friends. So short and sweet. Must obey the booster shot. The COVID booster shot was like, we're not doing a big thing today, Auntie. So, all right, my loves. Thank you so much. I do love you. I do adore you. Be well.